So 70,000 and more followers of Germany's ultimate winning machine open their arms to their favourite sons. In the Bavarian capital, they demand another spectacle. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players.
Could be danger here! Goalkeeper's ball. Kane. Palacios. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Now it's Müller. Müller. Got a shot at. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Bayer Leverkusen finding their passes. And it's Kane. Olise. So what can they make of this? Olise. That's very neat. Looks for the finish. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Olise goes short. Dyer. There's the delivery. Bayer Leverkusen are looking to go forward now. So we're still where we started right now. Now it's Schick. Schick. Now it's Kane.
Bayer Leverkusen really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
And that is expertly dealt with. Olise. Very nicely done. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Out to the right. Palacios. That's really well manoeuvred. He's in plenty of space here. He is through here. A corner it is then. Olise gets it away. Climbs up big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Incapuyi. Driving forward. And he skips past his man. And he's away. He's got the shot away! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Olise really has just learned a lesson there. Your focus cannot lapse, even slightly.
It's their second corner of the game. Xhaka attempts a clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's been cut out, well played. Goretzka, and it's Kane. That is lovely. And Stanisic. And it's Müller. And the ball's come loose here. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Sane calmly anticipates. Olise. Hits one! And that has fair fizzed. Olise.
Bayern Munich have really...
Decent hit! It's there!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
Speed of thoughts, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
Bayern Munich have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
And there's the end of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Or to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Bayern Munich leading 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the result. He's got all! Great defending, strong and determined. He's got away! That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Incapuyi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tapsoba. Palacios. Frimpong. Oh, that's fabulous. Dyer defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well read, and the danger is averted. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Muller. Olise. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Can he latch on to this? He rises! He has done it! Bayer Leverkusen back on level terms!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
The attendance for this match was 60,000.
Bayer Leverkusen had the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Has a look and plays it forward. Schick. And he's managed to get... It's Schick! It's loose and there's a... That's another chance! They want to be quick to recover. And again! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! And the comeback is complete! That was easy, almost too easy.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
Bayer Leverkusen take the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Frimpong. Here's Schick. Kane. And it's Sané. Chance! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
The manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal. It just got caught napping.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Well, that pass isn't the best. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Goretzka. Oh, can he get onto this? Tabsoba. It's a really well-measured ball. There they go, hunting in tacks. Frimpong. Granit Xhaka.
Bayer Leverkusen showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Substitutions taking place.
Andrich. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Look, the only way of becoming more aware, Peter, is by lifting your head and realising who's where around you.
This is intriguing. Next, and he's had a hit! Magnificent! A finish right from the top draw! And they get themselves in front!
Bayer Leverkusen clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Bayer Leverkusen go into the lead.
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it. Bayern Munich need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Over to the other side. Not the most accurate pass. Buendia. Andrich. And he's being shifted off it. And here's Kane. Muller. And the shots! They've done it! Dying minutes, and we're all square again.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Number 25.
And that's that. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Muller voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Bayern Munich certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin.
Legend is so great for my city. I'm the realest one that's repping. Oh my God, if I die, I'm a legend. When they lay me down to rest, I know I was always repping. Oh my God, my whole life, my word's been my greatest weapon. I know I